It's week 5 of the 2027 season, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dolphins and the Colts under the lights on Monday night.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. We are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly for those guys on the field.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out a 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Got a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now Richardson to throw. Taylor makes the catch. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. They run again with Wright. Still going past the 40. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. That's going to be caught by Washington. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Right. Has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Right again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They're out and set, first and 10. They put downs in motion right. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. They go again with Taylor. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with third and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up and...
I hate when they do this, man. I hate when they fucking do this. I knew something was up. I knew something was up. I cannot stand when they do this. Like they change my fucking players and all everywhere, and one fucking injury and I gotta change my entire fucking lineup. It's so stupid. I'm looking, I'm like, why is this fucking Benford guy starting? Because they have him starting. It's so dumb. I just change that one position with the injury. I'm actually thinking about putting Borden at my center, putting Simmons at guard. The problem is Simmons, I don't think, is quite there yet. My other guards, Vila, yeah, he's not quite there yet. All right. Sorry about that.
And focusing entirely on that passing game.
On target to his man Taylor. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Wright running left. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll start this series with an option left. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by Chop Robinson. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On target to Musgrave. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Ooh, he missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the give, it's Miller. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Running once more with Miller. They'll have him gain up about a handful there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Tua looking to throw. That finds Miller complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Next time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
God damn it, I didn't call that fucking player. I didn't want to call that play. That happened last game where I threw a fucking pick and I...
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa.
Yeah, just...
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. trying to
You know,
find his tight end.
they need to do a few
So that
fucking
brings up
things in this
4th and
game they need
long.
to tweak out. They need to tweak up the fact that you can't even do a fucking play action
Punt
pass
team
in this
is
game.
on
Like, it's
now,
ridiculous.
and they
You
get
can't
this
do a play
away.
action pass.
And the fair catch made
every
here
fucking
at the
goddamn
15.
defender intercepts
We don't get a
any ball
return
that's
out of
around
that
them. They
punt.
need to fucking fix
And the
that.
Colts will take over.
If you actually watch a real NFL game, there's very few fucking interceptions that aren't like fucking like knocked in the air, you know, like tipped at the line of scrimmage or something.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
There's not 3 interceptions every fucking NFL game. You know what I mean? Like, so,
Shotgun,
like,
it's Richardson.
they need to have like,
This is reeled
the
in by
receiver like
Pittman.
fight for the ball or something.
And he's short
knock
of the
it down.
first after a mild gain.
You know, like my defenders,
That's pretty similar
they have to miss
results to a
6
first
fucking
down
balls in
run
their hands
play.
before I
Moves it
pick
forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes
the
second
AI,
and third
they
down a whole
intercept
lot
everything.
easier
They need to
manage.
fucking fix that. Like, I understand if you make like a bad throw or something
Second
like
down,
that,
he
but
takes
it's like
the option
you're
right.
way too fucking punished. Or like
And he'll go
a
down
couple of
after
plays
fighting his
ago
way to the
where
32.
I threw it to the
It's a
tight
gain
end,
of
but man,
12
the
there.
linebacker just ran
And
back
it'll be
exactly
first
where my
down,
route was
Colts.
supposed to be thrown to. He just ran
When they
back and
draw
stood
up
there.
these plays for the quarterback,
And,
these are the type of results they're expecting,
I know,
Kate.
they need
Something
to
that could
tweak
tear
that
a
up.
hole in the
Not
defense,
every
move the
fucking
chains,
quarterback
and
throws
just as importantly, and
10
maybe
interceptions a
most
year. Very, very few
importantly,
good starting
put a
quarterbacks
seed of doubt
that throw
and
the ball
thought in
like
that
5
defensive
every year.
mind that the QB can
And
run
you're lucky
in
to have
time.
5 by week
And
fucking
that tackle
4
stops him after a solid
as a
gain.
quarterback. Like, it's just like,
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative.
I
on
just
first
don't know
down,
if this
especially
developer
when you
watches
get
the
enough
game. I'm
to
sure
stay
they
on
fucking do.
schedule and get a
It
little
doesn't
something
seem
coming
to.
out of it too.
These games don't feel like an actual
Second
fucking
and 6
NFL
now.
game. They feel like,
Short pass brought in.
I don't know what the fuck they feel
This
like.
is ahead for about 5.
Yeah, I
Christian
understand it's a video
Benford
game,
up to
but
make
like they're
that
trying to
stop.
do like a simulation.
Following that completion,
And,
remember the O-line looks to be in
just
some
in
pain.
reality-
They're headed
in
out to take a look
reality-
at him now.
Quarterbacks aren't throwing multiple picks a game. It's just that just doesn't happen. I don't know, it's just my 2 cents. It's just very frustrating playing this game where it's like, you know, you're invested. You want to have decent stats and have your quarterback, you know, go for a good, you know, touchdown to interception ratio.
3rd and short.
You know,
He's
I can see
taking
if
the
it was a
option
rookie or something like
right.
that, be a little bit more
And a
prone to
massive hit at the end of that play.
a stat
Maybe,
where
but he
like
hangs on through it.
a
Still able to get
quarterback's
that
more
first
prone to
down.
throwing an interception.
That's
It
a
just-
BYOB.
Maybe there is, but I don't
You
know
gotta be your own
if it even
blocker.
works.
It
But
would
it's- I
take
feel
the
like
entire defense pile it on
I feel like these fucking
to stop
defenders,
him
especially on
from
the
getting
AI,
that
they
first
just do
down.
not miss a fucking interception. They don't miss one.
They'll run another option here, this time to the
All right,
left.
we're just gonna focus on
And he
this
takes it
asshole.
just inside
But
the
that's just
40,
my
down to the
rant. I just think it's
39.
annoying.
Not that he needed to.
Even me, like
but he'll
sometimes
always
I'll,
try and
I'll
remind
get,
people
like,
that he's a
multiple
threat
picks. I'm like, what
running
the
it
fuck? Hey, you're
in
my team.
addition
Like,
to
what's going
slinging
on? I
it
don't
all
need
over the
these
field.
picks.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that hit stops him in his
Had the
tracks.
fucking receiver
It looked like they had it, but
knock it
nope,
down
no
or
gain.
just-
And now they're just
yeah,
inches
something
short
else.
for 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot.
Yeah, I'm
but
trying
the
to think of
difference
an average
makers,
quarterback
they just not
as
only
far
eat
as,
the
like, just-
space, they eat those
I think
runners
Tua
too.
actually might be a good
They're going to turn to Taylor
gauge.
on
Let's see how
3rd
many
down.
interceptions he throws.
This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And he probably throws
That is
more than
your
the
old
average guy, to be
school
honest
meat
with
and
you.
potatoes call right there. Don't even think about
probably
throwing
throws a little bit
it.
more
Just
than the
rush it
average
ahead, get what you need.
And let's look at the one fucking full season that he actually played. Where's the stats?
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Where's the
Shotgun
stats?
snap,
Okay.
looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they catch up to him, but not
So the
until
most
he's got a
interceptions he's
huge
thrown was
gain and a
14, which
first
is
down.
he's more prone to
They get
throwing
22
interceptions than
on
he-
that one.
He's
And
more,
now they have a first
he
and
throws
goal.
more interceptions than average quarterback. He really
As
does.
long as these are
So
the
he did
results he's
14
getting,
one year,
you're going to be
but he
just
throws like
fine
7,
with him
8,
calling his own
5.
number.
He doesn't
He
throw
does
a lot of
such a
picks.
good job of seeing the
He
field
does-
and knowing
you know,
when
as
it's
far-
his
like I said,
time
as
to
far
take
as-
it himself.
Most other players he does. Let's go to Jalen Hurts, right? No one thinks he's all that special, right?
Going jumbo set on
Let's look at
this
his
first and goal.
stats.
Option give to Taylor.
He doesn't throw a lot, though, so it's probably a
The
bad
Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a
gauge.
Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They
He threw
kept it on the
15 one
ground as
season,
opposed to
but he's
airing
thrown
it out,
5,
and that
6,
time,
9,
brought the
4.
ground game
Like these
paid
guys,
off.
they're not
Well,
throwing
these
a ton
great
of picks.
rushing
Let's
attacks
look
down
at
here that could score rushing touchdowns. It takes
let's
the
look
whole
at,
party getting involved.
let's look at Joe
the
Burrow,
burst
right?
of the
Joe
running
Burrow.
back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers
Some
right
people
off
think
the
he
line
sucks. Some people
scrimmage?
think he's spectacular.
That's a
I'm in a
touchdown the
spectacular
entire way,
mode,
and
but
it
I
took
shouldn't
the
say
entire
some people
group
think he sucks. But some
offensively.
people don't think he's as good as he really is. But most interceptions he's
Cameron
thrown is
Dicker on for
14.
the
He's thrown
extra
14
point.
and 12. But other than that, he's thrown 5 and 6 his other years. Like, it's like these guys, they don't throw.
The point after
They don't
splits
throw
the
20
upright.
interceptions a season, you know.
And the
They
Colts
just
cut it
don't
to
do
a
it.
field goal
And
game.
also, I will say the quarterback play now is just not as good as it was. Let's look at Mahomes. Let's look at Mahomes. Let's look at the top tier, right? How many picks does he throw a year? I bet he doesn't throw more than 5 a year. I bet he doesn't throw more than 5 a year. He's very
Set up
protected
and
with the play
it's
calling,
away.
but
Just a 3-point game now.
that's another story. But he's thrown 11 at
taken
the
at the
most.
3.
He's had 2 where he's thrown 10 or more.
And pretty
He's thrown
solid field
11. He
position
threw
starting
2.
out here, Brock.
He
He's
threw
tackled
2
at the
this
29.
season. 6, 7,
The
4,
Dolphins sending
10,
their offense back out
3.
there. They're on a
That's even more
3-game
than I
winning
thought he
streak,
threw.
Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4.
That's even a little bit more than I thought he threw. But let's like this game. That's my point with the game, and it's like we're.
Drive
Every
starts
other
out with a
fucking
first and 10.
goddamn throws a pick in this fucking game. Annoying. And I play conservative. You guys see, I'm not throwing the ball deep every play or nothing like that. I'm throwing deep here and there. I'm taking shots here and there. I run the ball a lot. I'm really not trying to throw interceptions.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of
I should running back, I think. Anyway, that's my rant. Okay, right's back in. Good.
First
I don't know what
down,
to do my running
will
backs,
opens
man.
up
I got
the entirety of the playbook for
I got some
second
good backs.
down.
I don't know.
Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive
I don't know what I'm
and
gonna
take
do with them.
that shot.
I know A-Chan's making a lot of money. I got some good trade baiting, like
They run it from the
right
gun
and
with
A-Chain and
right.
everything. But because Miller seems
And
to
they'll
be
take
good.
him down at the 43-yard
Condo, when he
line.
played for me last season, was great.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with
And
the
that's
backs
going
right
to give
now.
the Dolphins a first
Where they
down.
are, but you probably hear my controller with the quarterback. Sorry. But yeah, I was just thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, man, these guys don't throw the picks. They don't throw
Here's a
as many
give for
interceptions. You know,
And he gets it through the
I got
midfield
simulated one
stripe
game.
and
He threw
on the
another.
Colts
I had
side of
one
the
pick
field.
for another one. It's just like, okay.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I played with 5 games. I've got
So
3
much to like
interceptions.
about
That's
that
just,
run, Kate,
I don't
particularly
know,
what he was
just-
able to get out of it. The defense,
I think
it
there's too
feels a
many
little
picks in this game.
fortunate they were able to
I
track
think
him
there are
down
way
before
too
an
many
even
interceptions in
bigger
this game.
run and crossing that first down marker.
Off the play
And I'm
fake.
pretty
Here's
seasoned in this game.
Tagovailoa.
I'm not the best, but I'm seasoned.
Okay,
Like
now,
I
the
know,
defense got
and
to
I know
him.
the
That's
game.
incomplete
I
pass.
know how to not throw picks. I do make some
After that prior incompletion, we got
anticipation
third down.
throws where I'm anticipating someone creating separation and all that, so it looks like I make a stupid throw, but it's more of me like, oh, he's gonna
Right,
he's
running
gonna run
into
by
the
the
gun.
linebacker.
And
Well,
his
he's
short
run by the
game
linebacker.
gets
Oh no,
them
he never
to
does.
set
The
it
linebacker
down.
keeps up with him and intercepts it.
This
That's
one
the kind of
goes
stuff
for
that
3
happens to me,
yards.
but
And it'll be
I'll
first
throw a
down,
ball, and then
Miami.
they'll go run the ball. The defender
So
will
we're
go
at the 2-minute
right to
warning
where
here
my
from
route's
Indy.
supposed to be. That's what I'm talking about. They run
It's
the
the
routes for me.
Dolphins,
But
who have 1st and 10.
you know, I'm trying.
They
I'm
set it
literally
down for
trying
him
to
from
not
the
throw it.
46.
I'd rather punt the ball and throw a pick.
Motion man sent left.
You know, let me see him in the
First and 10
day.
now. Here's Tagovailoa.
Like,
It's taken in by Washington.
there's too many interceptions.
And he
in this
works
game.
this to the
It's
38
like that.
before
It's
going
gotten
down.
a little bit better over the years, but
It's not just
There
imperative
was
that
one
the
season,
quarterback
I'm
knows
trying to think
man
what it was,
or
was it
zone.
last year or the year
Same
before?
thing for a receiver,
where
especially
it
on a
was
drag
just so
route. When you
egregious.
see
It was
zone
just
coverage like that, just
every
settle down,
fucking
find the
ball
soft
was an
spot,
interception.
give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 1. To the left side, it's pulled in by
Like when
Waddle.
somebody playing, he would throw 10
He's brought down
interceptions,
at about that
10 touchdowns and
27-yard
7
line.
interceptions a game, and it's just like
And that one goes for a gain of 11.
it was
And
just
that's
so
going to
easy
give
to
the
throw a
Dolphins
pick.
a first down.
Not that he was that bad, he was good, but
Now 2 at a throw. Looking
I
right,
don't
and
throw
he
a lot of
finds him.
complicated routes. I don't
And he
do a
stopped
lot
just
of,
before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I don't really take a ton of chances.
The goal of that little drag route is to
And I'm
get
still
him for at least a
throwing
minimal
pitches,
gain
and I
of
shouldn't be
space
throwing
to
as many as
add
I am.
after that. That picked up a good chunk.
On the clock.
It was nearly a big play.
Has the connection to right. And he drives
Two
it down to
timeouts
the
left,
8
15
before
seconds.
going
Plenty
out.
of time.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just
drive to the
getting
tight
knocked
end again, I
backwards,
guess.
they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This play will go.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. It's 2nd and goal.
Waddle. Well, see where the defenders are playing. This is gonna be a hard pass to complete to Waddle.
To the air yet again.
Waddle. I could go to
Tagovailoa.
Washington, maybe try to get
Pass it down close.
That
in for the Miami
Waddle was gonna
touchdown.
be fucking impossible. That Waddle.
To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, clock's gonna run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. That brings us to the break. The visiting Dolphins holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Alec Pierce, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Devontae Adams leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, terrific in the victory as his guys upped their mark to 4-1 now. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Heward. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a run with Wright. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Juju Brents with a stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his man, Waddle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down and 10, Tagovailoa. Into traffic, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it.
That's
with
a good
that last
example.
catch.
That's a very good example. It might be hard to see on the replay, but like the safety ran down like he was going to come down and get the tight end, but then he stops. He stops. He just stops where the route's supposed to go. Watch. He's sprinting down, so that's why I decided to throw the ball. He's sprinting across the screen, and then all of a sudden he stops. And then all of a sudden he fucking stops. Right where the ball's supposed to end up on the route. See, now if I would have thrown this deep, he would have made a different decision. But instead he runs down and stays here. I should have thrown that ball deep. Oh god, I had Peck for a touchdown. Look at that. Anyway.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running behind center with Wright. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here's a give inside to Wright. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now Wright. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Tua now from the gun. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. On the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He loses the football. and they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Got Washington, it's complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Handoff here for Miller. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Absolutely no fucking need
Right
to go
down
for
the
2
middle,
here.
it's
Just
good.
what the fuck? Like, why would
And
you
the
do
Dolphins push the lead to 20.
that? Your defense is playing spectacular. They don't have an offense that can come back from a fucking deficit like this.
Sanders all set to send it away.
I don't get why people. I think you should go for 2 when you absolutely need it.
This one's fielded
Other
at the
than that, you
4-yard
shouldn't
line.
go for 2, unless your defense is just
And
really
this
bad.
drive will start inside the 25.
I don't understand these teams
and
go for
Anthony
2 too much. I
Richardson
understand they'd be
headed
going
back onto the
forward
field.
on, fourth
And there's a
down, maybe in
couple
the red
moments
zone
we're
or something. So
seeing
even if they
here
don't
that
get
I
it, they
think
have
he's
good
not
field
gonna want to be reminded
field
of
goal.
after this
They have bad,
game.
you know,
Turnovers have just interrupted his
oh, God.
performance in this one. Made it really tough
Oh,
for
God.
him and this team to
They have a
get
bad
into
spot of the ball.
and stay in any kind of rhythm.
It's not working. But
Hold it ready.
They'll get this
I've never
drive
understood
started.
the hey, let's
First
go
and
for
10.
fucking 2. We're up by 3 touchdowns. Why? Why?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. After the sack, another pass on second down. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth
Yeah, see, like
down
if that
coming
was
up.
AI, they would have picked that off.
Any DB prefers
that
a
happens.
highlight reel
Happens how many
interception
times a
to just
game?
force an
Like that
incomplete
should
pass.
happen more.
As
But
soon
like
as he
the AI,
realized
they
the
don't
pick
fucking miss a
wasn't
fucking
possible on the
interception.
play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. All right, here we go. Second down. Again, it's Miller. And his short run's going to get them into enemy territory to the 49. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, a give to Miller. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Running once more with Miller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and it's going to be 2nd down. On the give, it's Miller, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now
Touchdown, Miami! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. To throw, Richardson. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Tag.
Richardson back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Richardson now on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And he'll get them enough for a first down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, set.
First down throw here from Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. He gets this one to Gould. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw it again. Throw left side, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Second and 4. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the red zone now. That pass caught by Gould. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Second and 6 coming up here. Play action with Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's third down now. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On target to his man Taylor. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And the Dolphins get on that football.
Like, why?
And he's able to reach the 40 on
Why?
that
I mean,
play.
I guess.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's all to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Right again. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. They run again with Wright. And he's dropped just
You know, it's funny. I went to cut up inside and, like, locked on 51. It, like,
I'm
like,
not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come
like
up
just
with a
stuck
third
on him. I was trying to cut up to the
We're
right.
down to the
straight
2-minute
up,
warning here
to
in
the hole,
Indy.
but that happens a lot. Where I'm like, I'm gonna cut. And it's like, no, you don't have a cut. You're gonna get fucking tackled. All right, just gonna run the ball right up here. Who cares?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. This is Wright. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson. On target to Musgrave. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 39. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. From the 46. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled for a short gain. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls in incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here's right on the carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Here's a give for Wright. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Indy.
You're embarrassing. This cannot be happening. Come and see this. Seriously, is that even a play? Why can't we score? Is that even a play? Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm watching. Oh my God, I can believe it. Fight hard. You can do better than that.